Okay, let's talk contractions. Here we go. I'm gonna make the thing big. All right, we're gonna talk contractions. Oh, and I'm gonna get rid of that thing. All right, so we learned contractions. We're gonna have a little review. So I'm gonna draw my train tracks. Check it out. Remember, we said contractions because it happens on the train tracks. Contractions. Okay, so the first one we're gonna review is can and not. Cannot. Do you guys know what contraction that's going to make? Do you know? Do you? See if you can figure it out. All right, here we go. So one day they're chugging towards each other, and somebody forgot to tell them. So here we go. Here he goes. He's heading that way. There's this guy. He's a little bit slower. Boom! Big explosion. They ran into each other. They had a wreck, and it was bad, and they killed 2 squirrels. Look, here's a dead squirrel for you. Here's his little tongue sticking out. Here's all 4 feet in the air. Here's a little furry tail. Dead squirrel. Here's another one. Big wreck. Was not good. They killed the squirrels. It was a bad wreck. Bad train wreck. And when the dust and the smoke and the dirt, that made my board dirtier instead of cleaner. Look at that. When it all settled, we had our train tracks here still. We had cannot. When everything settled down, this is what was left. There was one of the N's and one of the O's in the ditch, all bent up, not able to be used anymore. So, in this word, it used to be not, right? It used to be not. So, these 2 ended up in the ditch. And now all we have is a T. And they run into each other. So, when you lose some letters out of your 2 words, do you remember what you put in here? Kind of like when you hurt yourself and you have a scar, you put an apostrophe. That tells you that there was 2 letters there or some letters there that aren't there anymore. And it turns it into a contraction, something that happens on the train tracks, a contraction. Contraction. Can't. That's your new contraction. Can't. All right. So that's a review on how contractions work. Here's what I want you to do at home. If you have a marker board, get it. If you have your mat with your markers I sent home with you and your manipulatives bag, grab that. We're going to play a game. But to play this game, you're going to have to pause me when I tell you to pause me. All right. So I'm going to write down a word. Let me think of an easy one for you. How about what is? All right, so I've got 2 words written down. They haven't had their wreck on the train tracks yet. I want you at home, you can even do it on a piece of paper, write down what you think the contraction will be after they have their wreck. Write it down. Pause me now. Okay, are we back? Did you write down what contraction you think these 2 words will make? All right, let's see if you were right. After the wreck, we lost poor little I. So we put an apostrophe where he was, and then we put an S. It's what's. What's. All right, let's do another one. I'm going to write 2 words down. How about this one? He is. Now, they haven't had their wreck on the train tracks yet, so we haven't seen what contraction there is. So, you write down your contraction. Pause me now. Okay, did you write down your contraction? All right, here we go. We're going to see how you did. So in the wreck, we lost poor little I. We put an apostrophe there where it was, and our contraction is he's. He's. Let's do another one. Last one. We may be playing this game every week till we get it. Have not. Have not. I have not seen your shoes today. Have not. All right, have and not. See if you can figure out what contraction this will be turned into after the train wreck and write it down. Pause me now. Okay, did you get it? Did you get it figured out? All right. Have not. In the wreck, we lost the O. The N ended up next to have, and then we put a little apostrophe there where the O used to be, and our T. So have not turns into haven't. Haven't. And that, my friends, is our contraction talk for the day. we may be playing some more of these contraction games. Let me know what you think of it, and I hope you have a great day.